Welcome to our education channel. In the quantitative aptitude series, let us start with the first chapter, average. So this average word, or we can use this as arithmetic mean also. Even arithmetic mean or average also same. In statistics point of view, they'll use the arithmetic mean. Okay. And when you come to this average, we already know the basic formula is this. Average is equal to sum of the observations by number of observations. So if any data is given, for example, three subjects, we got the marks like this. Okay, 20, 25 and 30. So to find out the average of this, we'll take sum, SUM. Sum is addition, okay, of observations. Here is the observation is the given data. So which is the given data, that is the sum of observations. So this is the basic formula, we know that, we know already. So if you apply, what will get? Just 20 plus 25 plus 30 and divided by number of observations. How many are given? 1, 2, 3 out of 3 subjects, right? So divide by 3 will give. This is the basic thing in general we are learning already. So 20, 25, 30. 25 plus 20 is 45 and 75 total. Divide by 3. Do division, you'll get 25 is answer. So average marks of these 3 subjects is 25. Okay, there is a sum of observations by number of observations is equals to average. Same from this, we can write even the sum of all the terms. Okay, if you take it as the first one, and sum of all the items, sum of all the items. So the items may be numbers, the variables. So sum of all the items means we can take average into, because average is equal to sum by number. In short way, if you observe, average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. If you want sum of observations, this number of observations, if you take LHS, like left hand side, is into, right? That's why sum of all the items is nothing but average into number of items. So number of items we can take. This also will apply in the problems. Okay, and now average is given. For example, one subject average marks are given and there are total 30 students. So you can find out sum of all the marks. Okay, those examples also we'll see. Okay, see for example, average is 30 out of 40 marks. Average is 30. There are 40 students. Then 30 into 40 is 4 into 3 is 12. So 1200 is the total marks of all the 40 students. So in that way we can see this. I'll show the examples also, other examples. How the exam point of view, example questions will come. I'll show you now. This is the basic things we know. Now let us see one shortcut trick here. I already wrote here. That is, if a certain distance is covered by two unequal speeds, u kilometers per hour and v kilometers per hour, then average speed. Okay, distance is fixed. So this is the distance is d kilometers. But from A to B, unequal speeds. So one person from A to B reached with the u kilometers per hour speed and return B to A in another speed, that is the v kilometers per hour. Then to find out the average speed, should not do adding or subtracting or dividing. So A to B is one speed and B to A in another speed. He traveled. To find out the average speed, that is formula is 2uv by u plus v. We can apply this directly to find out the average speed when this covering two distance. Okay, for example, A to B is traveled with the bike and B to A traveled with cycle with two different speeds. Okay, one is with 10 kilometers per hour and one is with 6 kilometers per hour. Then to find out the average speed, should not do 10 plus 6 divided by 2. So there is a mistake most of the students will do. To find out the average speed, this formula will apply. 2uv by u plus v. Same, 2 into 10 into 6 by 10 plus 6. Okay, 6 into 2, 12. So 120 by 16. You can calculate this, that is the kilometers per hour. Okay, this is the basic, one more shortcut trick we'll follow to find out the average speed. Now I'll show the questions in examination point of view or any entrance exam, how the questions will come in average. Let us see one by one now. Question number 1. Find the average of first 5 multiples of 3. So we need to understand the question clearly. Here is the find the average of first 5 multiples of 3. So here is the first 5 multiples is 3, 6, because the multiples of 3. So first 5 only. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. These are the multiples of 3. So we need to add these all numbers and divide by 5. That is the average formula. So to make it as simple, we can take, so we know that already average is equal to sum of the numbers by sum of the observations. These are all observations now. So we need to add this all, divide by 5. Okay, because of already these are all the multiples of 3. So if you take 3 common, because 3 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. You observe once, because 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 2 is 6, 3 3 is a 9, 3 4 is a 12, 3 5 is a 15. Right? To make the problem simple, you can take 3 common directly and divided by 5 it is, because the sum of observations by number of observations. You can multiply 3 into sum of this. Instead of adding 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 12 plus 15, just you can add this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, to make the problem simple, you can use this technique. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6, 10, 15. 15 and divide by 5. Okay, do cancellation. There is a 5 ones of 5 and 5 into 3 is 15. So we got 3 into 3 is equals to 9. So you can do calculation in orally also, just instead of writing. Just I am showing the technique here. So if any problem straight away if they asked about average, directly you can add and divide by number of observations. Okay, this is a simple problem. Let us see one more now. So 9 is the average of the first 5 multiples of 3, right? Okay, next question you can see, observe. This is question 2. A batsman makes a score of 87 runs in the 17th inning and thus increased his average by 3 because of getting 87 runs in the 17th inning. He got increased his average by 3. Find his average after 17th inning. Increasing is this. So find his average after 17th inning. So okay, what we can take, let's see the solution. What you have to find out, that one let it be x. Let the average after 17th inning. That only I am taking. That only you have to find out. After 17th inning is equals to x. Let it be x now. Then average after 16th innings. So surely x should subtract. So question is his average is increased by 3. So then that means here is 87 runs in the 17th innings. 87 runs in 17th inning. That is code, or it is given. Now, but here is we need to take average after 16th inning. So average after 16th inning. It's not given, but his average increased by 3. So 17th inning is x, means on 16th innings is x minus 3. Okay, that we know it. Now average is average at the after 16th inning is x minus 3. Then 87 runs is code. So we can make one statement here. So 16 is the number of observations. We already saw the previous formula. So sum is nothing but number into average. So 16 into average is x minus 3. This is for total score up to 16th inning, right? Total score, because number into average. Total score up to 16th innings plus 87 is scored on 17th innings. So this must be total score for the up to 17th innings. So that is 17 into 17 inning average x. So 17x. Okay, it's clear, right? 16th inning total is 16 into x minus 3. So number into average. That is equal to total sum. For that 87 runs if I add, that should be equal to total score for the 17th innings. Total for 17 innings is 17 innings average into number 17 into x. Yes, this we can simplify to make it clear. So this is the main statement. From this you can find out the x value directly. Okay, that is 16x minus 48, 16 into 3 plus 87 is equal to 17x. Simplify this, 87 minus 48, 39, 17x minus 16x. Okay, from this x is equals to 39. That's it. So find average after 17th inning. So that is the 39. So this is the way you can see the question clearly and you can make it. Right, this is the way. Oh, understand. Now let us see the one more question. Question 3. Let us see one easy question now. A cricketer makes 72, 59, 18, 101 and 7 runs respectively in 5 matches. Total number of matches are 5. 5 scores are given. And find his average score. Okay, this is the simple. Let me show you an easy question also. So according to the formula, average score. The average score is sum of observations. So here is observations are nothing but runs. The player runs. So 72 plus 59 plus 18 plus 101 plus 7. We should add these 5 numbers and divide by 5. So you'll get the answer directly. So even sometimes you'll get in decimals also. So options they will give in decimals also, you have to convert. So by adding this 72, okay, randomly I'm adding to 11, 19, 10, 7, carry 5, 2, 2, 5, 25, 257 and divide by 5. 257 divided by 5 is, you can cancel this 5, normal division you can do 5, 1, 5, 5 is a 25, 7, no, 1 is a 7, 2 carry. So 2 means extra 0, 2, 0, 5, 4, sir. You can cancel this. 51.4 is the average score when you come to these numbers. So when the numbers are given directly, this is the way. Let me show you one different question now. Okay, so you can observe here question number 4. In examination point of view, asked is not. Just may change the numbers and some concept will change. But complete idea if we can get like these problems if we understand. So I'm giving one type, one problem here, not all the sums. One method from this average. So one different question I'm showing here. So when you observe this question number 4, the average of 11 results is 50. The average of 11 results is 50. If the average of first 6 results is 49 and the last 6 is 52, find the 6th result. So to understand this clearly, let me take the set. For example, there are total 11 numbers. So 1, 2, so on till 11. Somewhere is the number 6 also. Okay, even 5, 6, 7, so on. Right? So this is the list. So total sum we can find out because average of 11 results is 50. Now if we observe the step by step, sum of 11 results. Sum of the 11 results we can find out because sum is nothing but that average into number, right? So 11 is the number into average is 50. 11 into 50, these are 550, 550. The total this 11 numbers, the results of this 11 if you add 550 will come. In that exactly I need to find out this 6th results. Okay, let us see. And next statement, the average of the first 6 results is 49. First 6. So sum of first six results. That is equal to 6 into average is 49. Okay, 6 into 49, 294. Okay, so if you observe, these all numbers up to 1 to 6, when I add, I'll get the score is 294. Okay, just for understanding clearly I wrote here. And sum of the last 6 results, and the last 6 is 52. Same way, sum of last same 6 results, that is equal to 6 into the average is 52, 6 into 52, no, 312, right? So here if you notice, last 6 means 6 to 11, even 6 7, next followed by 8 9 10 11, these are all 6 numbers. How much you got? 312. In this if you notice, 6 is adding double, first 6 and last 6 if you count separately, the total 1 to 11 is 550. 550 is total all the 11 sum. So the 294 plus 312 if we add, that is more, extra sixth result is more to compare to 550. Okay, so we can therefore the sixth result is, if you notice here, only 6 is repeating 2 times, 1 to 6 and 6 to 11. 6 is extra added. So 294 plus 312. In this sum, all 1 to 11 is added, but extra 6 extra one more time is repeated. So that extra repeated, if you want to subtract from this total 550, you can remove. That's it. 294 plus 312 minus 550. That will get 56 as the answer. By adding this both and subtract 550, 56 is answer. So sixth result is 56. Right? That's why only this part is extra. 1 to 6, 6 number is there, but next time 6 to 11. So by adding 6 extra, 312 came. That's why you can subtract that from the total, this by adding this both. So this is the concept you can apply in this problems. Let's see the few more questions now. In this question, the average age of family of 6 members is 22 years. 6 members, number of members in a family is 6. Their average age is 22 years. If the age of the youngest member is 7 years, okay, the age of the youngest member be 7 years, find the average age of family at the birth of youngest member. Okay, it's an interesting question. Just we'll find out the sum of the ages of all the members first. To do the calculation, sum of ages, all members. Okay, all the members, we know already, sum is equals to the average into number. So number is 6, total 6 members, average is 22. So 22 into 6, 132. So 132 years, the total ages of all the members, all 6 members if you add, 132. But your statement is the age of the youngest member is 7, but average age of the family at the birth of the youngest. At the birth of youngest means 7 years we have to subtract from every member, because 7 years back it is. So average age of the family at the birth of the youngest member. To do that calculation only they give the youngest member age. So the problem is simple. Sum of their age 7 years ago. 7 years ago, their age you have to find out. The sum only. Sum of their age 7 years ago. So from 132, what we have to subtract? From 132, not only 7. So all the members 7 years. Every member 7 you have to subtract. So total 6 members. From every member 7 we have to subtract. That means 6 into 7. So 132 minus. So 6 into 7. 42. So 132 minus 42, that is 90 years. Okay, 7 years ago their ages is, the sum of their ages is 90. Now at that time we need to find out their average. So now average is equals to average age at that time. At that time means 7 years back. So at that time there is only now 6 members, but 7 years back only 5 members, because one member we have to remove, because just at the birth they said. So one members we have to remove, that means 90 by 5 only we should take. Okay, that's important, because at the time there were only 5 members. Okay, 90 divided by 5, 18. So 18 years is the average. So average age of the family at the birth of the youngest member is 18 years. Okay, problem is simple. Just only we have to see the logic in this. In that way we can do this. Let's see now next question. In question 6, Sandeep covers a journey Agra to Delhi by car at an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. This is Agra to Delhi. He returns back by scooter with an average speed of 24 kilometers per hour. Find his average speed during the whole journey. So starting, I said one formula based on this. Average speed. So from one place to other place, up and down. That is from Agra to Delhi. One journey is 40 kilometers per hour with the speed, and return 24 kilometers per hour. So to find out his average speed, so we have the formula. So average speed. So while it's going, let us take as u and v. So it will be u and this is v. So 2uv by u plus v. This is the formula. Same distance. Distance is same. Until unless distance is not changed, we can apply this formula for finding the average speed. 2uv by u plus v. Okay, let us calculate this. 2 into u into v. So 40 into 24. Same units are there, that you have to notice. Same kilometers per hour. So answer also will come in kilometers per hour. And 40 plus 24. Can calculate this. So 2 into 40 into 24 by 64 it is. You can cancellation and do this. 32 again, it's 12 and 16. Same cancellation, 6, 8, 3, 4, 2 table. 4 ones, 4, 10. So directly go for cancellation, it's easy. 30. So 30 kilometers per hour. That is his average speed during the whole journey. So while going is 40 kilometers, while returning is 24. So 30 kilometers per hour is average. Don't take 40 plus 24 divided by 2. There's a mistake. So you should apply this u to uv by u plus v. So 2 into up and down journeys like this. So when you take 40, one is 24, u and v. 2 uv by u plus v, or 2xy by x plus y. You can take this 2. One is up and going and to and fro journeys. The speeds only we should take when the distance is same. Then only you can take this concept. Now let us see the one more now. You can see one more question. Okay, if you observe here, question number 7. 10 sheep and 5 pigs were bought for 6,000. If the average price of the sheep is 450, find the average price of the pig. So together the cost is given 6,000. So what we can do now, total price of the 5 pigs. If you want, just you can take this combine. So let us take the answer. 10 sheep and 5 pigs were bought 6,000. So we need to find out the average price of the pig. So we should find, first of all, we should know total price of the 5 pigs. So total price of, to find out the total price of the 5 pigs, if you observe, from rupees, total is 6,000, right? From 6,000, the what you have to subtract, average of sheep is given 450. So from the total cost, if you subtract the sheep cost, then remaining is the cost of the 5 pigs only. So these are 5 or 10 are there. So because of 10 sheep, into sheep average is 450 rupees, right? So 450. So 10 into 450 is nothing but the total price for the sheep it is. From total 6,000 if you subtract, then that is the total price of the remaining. So 10 into 450 is 4,500. You will subtract 6,000 minus 4,500 is rupees 1,500. Okay, it's clear because they give average price of the sheep. So total cost of the sheep is 450 into 10, 4,500. So from 6,000, 4,500 we subtract 1,500. Now it's easy to find out the average price of the pig. So now average price of a pig. So you can calculate easy. That is the sum is 1,500. Total price by total pigs are 5. 1,500 by 5 is 300. Right? Can cancel 300. So rupees 300 is the average price of the pig. Right? So these are the ways we can solve these problems. And some more problems also, just some links I'm providing. You can see the worksheets and all if you require. And mostly the questions will come in based on this average concept like this, but some the concept if you understand clearly, so which mostly these 3 4 formulas only in this, there is no more. And if any required, we'll update soon, and you can see the links also in description below for the more updates as well as for the more materials also, you can go through there.